Doing well is the Christmas season at the moment while I'm doing this. But of course, not everybody celebrates Christmas, but most people have some kind of holiday thing. So those who don't say Happy Christmas say Happy Holidays. So I'm going to show you how to write Happy Holidays real fancy. And I think the hardest part, I think I always say this, and I used to be a sign writer. I used to climb up outside people's shops and write their names there. The hardest part of all of this is the spacing, I think. And so if you pencil it in really lightly, don't press hard, so that you can erase all the pencil later, then you'll find you can kind of work it out. So I'm doing this all in capitals as well. CH. I've just erased that because I started writing Happy Christmas. So you write Happy Holidays, don't we? So I think I used to be a sign writer a long time ago. So I think one of the hardest things is spacing. So, do holidays, isn't it? And getting your spelling right, that helps. So, so hold your pencil very, very lightly and just kind of work it out like that. And you can get your spacing. So I can probably make that slightly larger. And maybe take the Y a bit there so that it's sort of centering it out like that. So that's basically got it worked out. And then we're going to do this real fancy. Okay, so we're going to start up at the top like that. These like two little birds, I suppose, and you flick that up there. And you come down and you come down. We're going to do the cross piece. So this is the H of happy. We're going to flick that up like that. Okay, and we come around and up and up. So it's kind of W's at the bottom, isn't it? Oh, I made a mistake there. W's at the bottom and kind of bird shapes up at the top. So with the A, we want to do that bird shape, and we're going to come down and around and in, down, and then we want WW. Or UU, that really, isn't it? U, U, and then we'll come up to there, and then we can sort of keep working from there. So we put those little side kind of hooks in there. So this is a really kind of old-fashioned Victorian style lettering that you get on a kind of an old-fashioned Victorian style Christmas happy holiday season card. And this is going to come up, around, back, and then down like that. So then the Y is going to want these little bits like that, and that will come around into a hook. So you might want to pencil in some of this beforehand as well. And again, we're doing this H, so I'll just zip through this one. And I think the O, we'll put little, almost like little devil horns on the side. And then we put that there, and we come around, and yeah, that's got it. And again, with this sort of little pattern on the top, isn't it? And then that will just go into there. And I think we'll do something like that. So half of it I'm making up as I'm going along, I think. So I think as long as you put lots of these little curly bits in there, it's quite a forgiving kind of thing. It'll look pretty good, whatever you do, I think. So if you put those bits in there, and then you're going to want one there as well, I think. Then we do an A again like we did up above, and that can just swing around in a nice circle there, and then we'll bring that there, and we got that Y again, and around and down, up, up, up. And then we're kind of coming to the end, and then I'll show you what we do. So we want a little kind of a ball there, I think. And then this will come, so we want a ball, and then down, and around like that. And when you're absolutely sure that the ink is dry, then if you haven't pressed too hard, you can erase all those pencil lines and everyone will be amazed at what you've done. They won't realise you've put the pencil work in there beforehand. And then I'm going to do something very, very simple. I'm going to put this kind of zigzag coming and get smaller and smaller and turn it into dots. So that's covering up that mistake there as well nicely. So we're going to zigzag, dot, 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 zigzag, and the zigzags get closer and closer together and turn into dots, and we can put them up there as well. And then I think I'm going to colour this in with a really nice kind of golden colour. I'm using just coloured pencil. That's nice and easy. You could use watercolours or something like that. Felt tip pens. I always worry about felt tip pens because they do tend to kind of overpower. I always worry about felt tip pens because they do tend to kind of overpower the drawing a bit. They're usually such bright colours, but you might like that. Actually, I'm going to put some red in just at the bottom, and just kind of press hard at the bottom and then press less as you come to the top, and that will just kind of fade as you go up to the top there like that. And then if you're feeling really, really adventurous, you could maybe put some shadow in there like that. So kind of if you think that the sun is coming that way, so it's everything that's kind of on that side that is going to be put into the shadow. And this is a kind of a set off shadow, which makes it nice and easy to do. So it gives it that kind of fairground look as well, doesn't it, there? But it just kind of adds a bit more fanciness to the whole thing. So we come around there, down there, and we come around there. Down like that, around. So you might want to practice a bit on this and just sort of check out how the shadow works. And there's lots of different ways of doing shadows. Perhaps I should do a video about kind of different shadowed lettering. This will come down there and down there. And of course, if you've got those long winter holidays and you don't know what to do all day long, then doing stuff like this, of course, will fill up the time. So there you go. How to write happy holidays real fancy.